Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Guys, what you guys doing? What you guys doing? What you guys doing? What you guys doing? Want to reason with you guys tonight? Away. Hold on, man. Me know I go on, man. Damn. Me I go back. I like that. Same thing today, now. Same thing today, now. Me know not hear me now. Same thing today. You guys are hear me now? Can I get you call us? A long time I talk and nobody not hear me now, not hear me now, sunshine. Boy, never go drink some water for that. Cause what I talk and not hear me, man. Jesus Christ. But I was not on the screen with the comments. Someone just click on the comments and see that. Me say box cover, hold on there. That's a long time I chat and nobody not hear me. People, this is very important. All right. Thank you so much for calling me. All right. All right. So you see, yeah, people are about I call you and say, call us. We're not here, you know, sorry. People, it happened earlier, and I think we kind of identify the problem. So I promise to not make it happen again. Me go fix that. All right? Yeah, man. But anyway, people. Now we're gonna talk about such man promise to box a presiding officer. The man got the voting, the ballot box. The man got the when am I vote? The voting station. When him bad man friend them. Nothing's going, people all ballot missing. Bad man thing. Such man going with. Such man and him bad man friend them. Show up about a polling station and decide that things must go different. And ballot missing people. There's a pattern here. Do you understand me? So what you're seeing here is no different back then. What I was saying earlier when you guys never hear me. I was talking to a friend earlier today. And I said to him, say, you know what? You know, say, oh, who we are right now start when we are going to school as a youth. The foundation is built back then. We did just turn man and fly come America and be who we are. It is a foundation that was set from long time ago. Lolo Lewis, enough love. Tia Misuse, enough love. Sunshine, enough love, manners and respect to each and every one. Debbie, we see you. Bless up. You see it? But who we are, people, each one of us is a foundation that was set from long time ago. We didn't just turn, adult and in terms of our character, develop this character like this. It's some stepping stones from long time when we learn, or else not we are gone long time underground or they are prison. Do you understand me? As we get older, what we learn in our earlier age start coming out through the pores. Remember that. So me see some people in the comment section under this article, I say a youthful exuberance. So such man did young and rare, when my promise a box. The people. So let me read where I go on now. Allegations, Holness tried to box presiding officer. This was posted here in 2011. But it happened from 1998. That's about the Prime Minister. And I would like to hear anybody who know about this story come out, come talk, or maybe the Prime Minister can come out, come defend himself. You know what I said? Yeah. Allegations of open voting attempts by the Jamaican Labour Party's Andrew Holness to intimidate the electoral officials and various other irregularities were brought before the election court on Wednesday. The court also noted that allegations were serious and Holness did not file an affidavit in relation to those allegations. Dudley Thompson, QC, who represented Dr. Warren Blake, the People's National Party candidate, said the affidavits filed in court have not been denied. He said there were criminal elements and asked that the files be sent to the Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP. Mr. Thompson said he hoped the DPP will demonstrate that such things will not be put up with in the future. Listen what such man do, people. He asked the court to make pronouncements that these sort of atmosphere which existed in the constituency on election day, December 18, last year, which is 1997, will not be tolerated. He also asked the court to make a ruling as to it that the secrecy of ballots was preserved. An affidavit was given that owners and supporters went to the polling division 72 at 11:30 a.m. on election day. Election day, bad man thing, people. On election day, and said that the polling division should have been at a different location. Such man, I know so them thing in a writing. And we're going to pull them up, and we're going to find them, and we're going to dig them up. How do them, man? I want to hear say people. You never know that. Man, after people box, such man. On election day, the man showed up on election day and said that the polling division should have been at a different location. The presiding officer said they wanted to take the ballot box to St. Stephen's School. The presiding officer said in her affidavit, Holness attempted to box her. Such man attempted to box the woman to clear. How want me here I want to know? Oh, Lord Jesus. No wonder someone are going like my roll thunder so. Can you imagine when I go on someone's yard? La 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 la. Some man say you can't box up the people that work in a government office. Then this man, make sure you not touch that person. Yeah. Make sure you not touch that woman. Yeah. Here ya.
Opposition leader can publicly masquerade Philip and Julian. They may not have people to speak up for them, but let me tell you this: don't touch Juliet.
You can attempt to box everybody, but I tell you, say, you can attempt to box everybody in the world, but make sure, say.
Opposition leader can publicly masquerade Philip and Julian. They may not have people to speak up for them, but let me tell you this: don't touch Juliet.
Only your man I had attack. They have a laugh, gentle people. Call us off a laugh. No, sir. No, sir. So me read what I go on and know what such man did. Lord God. So they must say, make sure they better ask to make sure say the public prosecution, DPP, make a ruling so them thing again and must not be tolerated. He said he also asked the court to make a ruling also whether a person can vote openly. You know you are going, what such man and a bad man they come do, He want to ask whether the court, whether a man can vote openly. He said there was an obligation to the general public to see to it that secrecy of ballot was preserved. An affidavit was given that owners and supporters went to the polling station, Division 72 at 11:30 a.m. Make we hear what them do. On election day and said that the polling division should have been at a different location. The presiding officer said they wanted to take the ballot box to St. Stephen's School. The presiding officer said in her affidavit, Holness attempted to box her. She said soldiers intervened, saying that the box should not be removed. So, what are we hearing here? That Holness and them goons, them to come to take with the ballot box else on election day. Are we understanding that right here, people? That we understand based on what I read. Say Andrew Holness and his goons showed up at this polling station to remove the ballot box to another location. PD 72. On election day. On election day, and Seaman showed up on election day and said that the polling division should have been at a different location. Election day, people. Can you imagine what is going on with our electoral office in a this man office when we have them type of mentality to deal with it? If we have this type of mentality in office, what is happening with our electoral office that is sitting up in such man's office? That's what the PNP should be pushing forward, going forward, and the people. I mean, the PNP bada like me. The office needs to clear out of the man office. We cannot go forward like this. This is not democracy. This is not democracy. Running an election from the prime minister or a president's office. This is not democracy. So if the PNP I see what me I see, every day they should have come out and a bar say that office should be removed from such man's office. This is from 1998, 97 election. 97 happened. Losing spot so easy. I don't know. All about for losing spot. He said that the polling division should have been at a different location. How about this, Agwana? It's a bad man thing. They shouldn't do also. What is the also do? Can you imagine me, people? Democratic country. Such man show up with them goons them on election day and said that the polling division should have been at a different location. The presiding officer said that they wanted, him wanted to take the ballot box to St. Stephen's School. The presiding officer said in her affidavit that Holness attempted to box her. He never threatened. Threat is different from attempt. So what should do? Duck the box? Me no know. A threat is different from attempt. That means a man swing off of you. Would you say the no PM swung off of this purse right here? Based on what I read. Attempt. Not threaten. Attempt to box her. She said soldiers intervened, saying that the box should not be removed. The affidavit disclosed that in PH 72 polling division, in polling division 72, a total of 338 votes were cast for Dr. Blake, 7 votes for Andrew Holness. Listen to this, people. That's what I said. This office need to clear out that some people have no integrity, dishonest people. You can't have the electoral office and an office. And nonsense that, man. PNP should have come and swing them 2x4. Come on, PNP. Don't let me have to come in 2x4 and start beating you. You're not asleep. Where's the fight to remove this office out of this office? You know what transparency is? This democracy? How are you going to have an electoral office in any president or prime minister office and PNP just sit down on them lazy ass and not say anything? That's why sometimes I come out to come kicking up, verbally, You don't sit down and lazy too much. The fight should be on already. I'm yet to hear the fight to get this office out of such man office, the electoral office. We don't care what else the PNP have to say. This office should be removed. Are you crazy? Look at them in the last election. All know, enough of we don't know who win. Jamaican people don't know who won the election. Remember that. Still today, enough of we don't know who won the election because it's the first time in history the electoral officer got help in a prime minister office. Tell me, say, that was an outcome he was expecting or probably working for. PNP must get up serious on this and ball out. This office must come out of the prime minister office. It can't work. You have empty buildings where we are paying money for that no office holder in. You understand me? I say we are paying money for this office when nobody no in. So why should we have all this office in the prime minister office? It's not like we shot a building. Nigel Clark already had dole out money to empty building to politician and a politician friend and not no in it. What a wicked set of people them. Let's continue. The affidavit disclosed that in polling division 72, a total of 338 votes were cast for Dr. Blake and 7 for Andrew Holness and 1 for Steve Daly. The National Democratic Movement at the preliminary count. The ballot box, right? On December 22nd, at the final count, the box was, listen to this. Listen what I go on. It was 7 for Andrew Holness, 333 for Dr. Blake, right? And 1 for Steve Daly from the NDM, based on preliminary count and preliminary count. But on December 22nd, at the final count, the box was empty. On December 22nd, at the final count, the box was empty. Remember, 338 votes for cast for Dr. Blake and 7 votes for Andrew Holness and 1 for NDM. But on December 22nd, the final count, the box was empty. The presiding officer then expressed shock that the count were not credible because they were taken from presiding officers and poll clerks who were employed at the electoral office. They were taken from them, people who were electoral office. So you don't wanna, so are you saying that Andrew Holness bring him goons there and take out them box there? Is that where I read that, people? And that I decipher based on my reading? The box were taken from poll workers. So are we understanding that Andrew Holness went to the polling station, him and him goons them, and take with these box? 338 for 1 and 7 for Andrew Holness and 1 for NDM. Boxes were empty. So on December 22nd, at the final count, the box was empty. The presiding officer then expressed shock that ballots were missing. Attorney at law Ruby Walcott submitted that the affidavit presented before the court were not credible because they were taken from presiding officers and poll clerks who were not employed to the electoral office. Sorry, guys. I beg your pardon. Who were employed to the electoral office. She submitted there were no affidavit from electors in the constituency, and that irregularities are outlined could apply to every constituency. So you see, Omar Golden now come up against a machinery where unfair and thief. Especially when it's machinery is in the PM office. Some of you guys never hear the story before, not sure. Yeah. And somebody here pan win in brush it today, but we know I'm gonna brush it again. But make it I own people we are paying attention out here. So she submitted there were no affidavit from electors in the constituency, and that irregularities outlined could apply to every constituency. The irregularities outlined were not sufficient to substantiate distortion of the electoral process, she said. Someone just go on with anything want this and just, hey, people, a long time every day I go on with things, man. Based on when I read it. And it's signed on a button by Rudolph Brown, March 6, 1998. So, if a brother like this have such a character, or we're going to move forward with the general election, people, with confidence that Chikini business not going to go on. What president, what prime minister would harbor the appearance of corruption upon them own head? What president, what prime minister would harbor and attract the looks of corruption upon them? Unless you don't care, you're just a thief that you don't have nothing, you don't care. The integrity is down at the hole, so you don't care about nothing, you don't have no shame. Because if I and I as a president or a prime minister put it in my office, you the people, I'm thinking that you gonna think say me a criminal. Me gonna influence the election, me a plan to do some generalship and some chikini business. So therefore, me could slide around the Jamaican people with this kind of bull nonsense. Can me consider you? What the people thinking? What are the people's perception? I want to view me to have the electoral office in my office. Unless me not care, I'm a thief until me not have no conscience. Remember on this platform, I tell you, say, our body was designed to do good. That's how you get caught up in a lies, because you never built to tell lie. That's how when you're a thief, you look so much and your heart a beat and a rah. We never make for thief. But on the other hand, in my videos, me always say, some people condition themselves and practice this thing. When they erase any emotional feelings, for them a dirty man, for them a tell a lie, or them a rob from you. Remember, your body is designed to do the right thing. But other practice, you can change. Anybody can practice. Train your body to be cold, hard, dirty. How about the man who got military in the service and do all type of thing? Them train them body if you not think about nothing, don't even lose a night's sleep, not for them. You see, why people, the man attempt to box. The man attempt to box the worker. People, and nobody the man a cussing, I believe me. They say man a cuss, no, but people may read a longer version of this. We can find the other part, because they are missing pieces from this report. When the man come in there, pay bad of them a cuss people. I'm telling you. So such man coming at the polling station on election day, be a bad and attempt, not threaten to box. A threat is different from attempt. Like, I get me box up, and she probably shift. And that me I think. When you attempt to box somebody, that means you try, right? Attempt no mean to try, people. Come here, dunce people in the back. May I ask you, talk truth. How about the brighter one up front? Attempt no mean to try. Now that you mean, when they attempt something, I mean, try. So such man try to box the worker. It's not a threat. Girl, me box you ever shut him mouth. Him attempt and me say, she probably feel the breeze off her face. There's other article out there. I'm going to find them. I was reading one today on the same topic right here. We explain how the man cuss badod. What badod the expletives such man cuss and try to box the woman. And people ballot missing. Who won the election in 87? 97. Man get 7 votes and a 338 cast for Dr. Blake, 7 for Andrew Holness, and 1 for NDM. But on December 22nd, at the final count, the box were empty. Remember first them coming out and say voting police station for moving up. That's all like a bad man thing. And the soldier saved them. And the soldier said, no ballot now, move from your son. And the soldier saved them, said, no ballot now, move from your son. So who do we have as a PM? Our Tegreg, gang leader from Cumberland Road, Panishtown. What is this? I hope him come out and give his side of story. And I will find other pieces, missing pieces to this link, like I read earlier today, about the many expletives this man fling up in the place. What I say? The man show up upon election day. This not done it to the people. I'm going to show you other articles to show you a pattern in this, brother. I'm going to show you other articles because there are other articles out there to really to show you that there's a pattern with this brother when it comes to unruliness. On election day, the man showed up at the police station on election day and said, polling division should have been at a different location. So the presiding officer said they want to take the ballot box to St. Stephen's School. The presiding officer said that Holness attempt to box her. So him swing off at the woman. He tried to box the woman. She said soldiers intervene. Can you imagine if a soldier never did it? Such man whether to beat down the woman. So hold on there. And your woman beat her. You beat up such a man. You know something I hear in the media sphere say you beat your wife. Me I hear someone now fight up the man, the whole place tear down up the man. No man want to drop over the brick retaining wall or to make the man. Me hear. Me don't know and me alone I hear so you beat your woman, brother. But I hope so you, I hope not. I hope what I hear is a lie. I hope I beat your woman. Or else and me alone I have a problem with it. If you have a wife, you have a problem. And me alone.
Opposition leader can publicly masquerade Philip and Julian. They may not have people to speak up for them, but let me tell you this. Don't touch Juliet.
So you can beat up who you want to beat up and you want to assault. But make sure, and I'm here alone, there. You know, hear this brother say,
Opposition leader can publicly masquerade Philip and Julian. They may not have people to speak up for them, but let me tell you this. Don't touch Juliet.
So what me I say, you can attempt to beat up poll clerk, police station worker, and swing off of them and box off of them. But hope say now beat up your wife, you know. No wonder the woman coming to parliament sometime and so look angry all the time, every damn day. I hope you not beat up a wife in a such man. Because based on what me I read there, you know. I hope you not beat up a wife because me alone have to deal with it now. And on me alone, you have to deal if you beat up a wife, you know.
Opposition leader can publicly masquerade Philip and Julian. They may not have people to speak up for them, but let me tell you this. Don't touch Juliet.
Think man a joke, boy, yeah. Don't touch. A serious matter, you know. Beating up, assault, and a joke. And when you go at the police station, them, you and your goon them. In 1998, you never know, so social media pop up now in 20. Rudolph Brown penned this March 6, 1998. Rudolph Brown penned this and put a signature and a date. That's the main part of it, you know. A signature and a date what can lead me back to some research. You can go back to 1998 or 97, find out when there was election. The election was 1997. So after Rudolph Brown see what 1997 with this brother here and in bad behavior, Rudolph Brown come out in 1998 and write this. History is not going to be kind to love of you. But what I never expect, say, going to be blackers out here. We're going to pull up this thing and poof. Such man backs off a poll worker, man. Then that, if my limited understanding when we have, I tell people want to believe, attempt backs. That not means say backs off of me. What the people who know English language there? What the bright people them there? Oh, come here, no man. Oh, no, make me look so dunce. If me attempt to box you, attempt. That not mean say me box off of you. And I threaten you. Me attempt. So me probably try. Waff. Not dear such man. And they stumble and uproar. The soldier them come in and say, no ballot. People are promising there's another piece of article to this, but me can't find it. To tell you later on what happened to the ballot box and the end of the vote in 1997 with this brother here. The informations are out there. We can find it if we know what we're looking for. Every day I tell you, you know. So therefore, as you agree with me, say, such man box off of the woman. So you know, agree, say, you look like such man a woman beater. Me I hear such man a beating woman long time. Me I hear such man a beating wife star. That's why the man never get rid of George wrong or beat his wife with a stool. She was him common law, now he married her now. It's just an election ploy. That's why I think. Because election will come up, you want to make the people and believe, say, boy, you're a family man and you love the wife. You love the wife and you never meet the beat her with the stool. If you take out people mouth off of you like with left the couple them alone, man. That's why I'm not messing with man and woman, you know. They see my married her there now. Don't come out to the people in business now. That no work on this platform. Because the DA should have get it and send you backside of prison, regardless of what the woman wants to say. The video was there that a man, a politician, a beating woman with stool, but your party still hug you up, bro. Me see you go in a parliament and give speech, and the woman them stand up beside you, bro, and I catch you up. Man, woman beat a woman with stool. No wonder why such man not find nothing wrong with this. I wonder why such man not find nothing with this. Yeah, box off a woman and me I say, yeah, beat your wife, brother. And I me alone a problem with that if you beat your wife. Me not like woman beat her, boy. Yeah. We don't promote that. A weak men beat their woman. At 2024 this. At 2024 this. A weak man beat woman, boy. Yeah. And have them a certain way. Weak boy beat them woman. But and I me alone if we about, you know. What about other people where I beat your wife and them are probably are here and I see.
Opposition leader can publicly masquerade Philip and Julian. They may not have people to speak up for them, but let me tell you this. Don't touch Juliet.
And if I say I go and tell people. Bless somebody say on this platform. Don't touch Juliet. You hear the finance minister, you stay there. Don't touch Juliet. Like man, me say if you box off a woman in a police state, people, It did, you know. People, things are online. But me say, one piece of article, me miss people. I thought I had it in my stuff, ready to go, but me miss it where me should have really the other part that got to. But me now gonna let go this, you know. Me I come back with this. So me gonna find the other piece of information. Big up yourself, producer Wayne Global TV. Yeah, bless up, continue to do the hard work, my brother. Every time. So me was supposed to come with some other information to corroborate what me have there, but me kind of mess up this evening, people. You know, me mess up, me got mess up. We can't go back, go do that because research take time, you know, people. And you guys also research take time. Sometime a long time. Yes. Research take time. Especially when I read and I give the people them knowledge and I come tell a lie and I read article where you have the people them want to go to where you read. And yes, guys, there are more information out there, I promise you. And I mess up with who in the election after a man gets 7 votes and the other man get 300 or something and NDM get 1. And when man them come take with the ballot box, such man and them goons box off of the woman we work there. A soldier have to stop them and say, box now left you so. But what such man never know say, in 2024 they come back up in the people like away. Because like a Me Too movement. Be careful what you do here, people. Especially when you're younger. Young people, if you should watch this video, be careful what you do in your young days. Because when we were young, there was no social media where people could tell everything. It's later on to find us our backside. Man all walk around and a fret and can't sleep at night time thing. Just waiting on somebody to drop some bombshell upon them when them do in them younger days on social media. Look at P. Diddy. Look at Puff Daddy. Them man started out before social media. Don't it? Them started out no social media back then. No artists started out without social media. Nobody expect this thing was going to be around when people tell every goddamn thing. When people are not afraid to looking at the camera and confront you on your garbage. Diddy and all them man never expect that. A lot of people never expect this challenge. They might do them things for a long time. Even the politician in Jamaica. We talking a block them food. Because we are shed light on the corruption. And with you in the comment section, I work with hand in hand. Must I tell you every chance me get. Let me big up my people in the comment section. We are people. The Jamaican people must wake up. You guys are waking up. You guys are waking up every day, me can say, people. You guys are waking up. When we just start on social media, people say, call us for the talking I got to do. No, stay there. Let there be light. That was talking. Brainwash. It take talking to brainwash you. Look on the books then we read. Man, sit down and write. Whole part talking for you to read to brainwash you. When you sit down and think and ask yourself what it gonna do. So I want to ask the question: if such man is a violent man, me just want to ask: if such man a beating wife, brother, based on what me I see, we don't have to ask the question them. It would be nice if such man could have come out and defend himself. But if now come on my channel, every now and then, I say, look a fake Andrew Holness pop up in a YouTube. you know, every now and then it pop up on my page. I look a fake Andrew Holness, pop up on YouTube, my YouTube channel. But if the man that come here to come answer some question, we want to hear about this 98 issue. Carlos, Lord God, man, the man was a prime minister, but where you pull up that this in there for? No, sir. Look here. You see, we don't hold people to account, and that is our problem. That's our downfall. And I promise to hold Mark Golding to account on this platform also. Not the such man. That is our problem. We love our party too much. We're fealty to man and party. Colors. We don't see nothing else. We blood run a certain color, green or orange. Granny used to vote a certain color, green or orange. The whole family are green or orange. A whole family me I come from. A whole family I think about me. I got no mind on my damn own. We got it dead in our grave, a green or orange. My born cause see my grandfather a green or orange. And them dead and gone, you know. A lot of us still hooked up behind and living our lives behind our dead ancestors. We wouldn't even forge a part of our own and see out our own two eyes what present itself before us. Do you understand me, people? Such man, we just read up as I say. I threaten a woman box to work at polling station. And the soldier save her face. She'll probably have her face that probably twist when such man done with her. And the soldier said, no box now left you so. But even then, ballots were missing, people. They said the box was empty. Box empty. So now my argument come full circle. Let's talk about the electoral office that is placed in such man's office. If you want a fair and balanced election, this is not it, people. We already tried it. He tried it. The local government election was tried. It was done out of his office. We already see it. Up till now, nobody knows. It was a big chaos, disaster. Up till now, Jamaicans don't know who win the election. Millions of dollars was spent to bring this truth to us, to bring the report of who really won the election. People will pay people for this. But as usual, our taxpaying money don't mean nothing to some people. The money that is coming from us to pay them don't mean nothing to some people. That them can refuse teacher, raise police, raise back pay when they more police. But they can take money to throw on a building, an unoccupied building, approximately $400 million. Approximately $400 million is spent on building that is not occupied. That's why the taxi man, let me see them out there, make them come look like them come sweeten up taxi man. Stand up. Me stand with the taxi man them. But me also stand with the people. Because when the taxi man go up, them things say them put up the little people think them normal. Don't them tell them say them put $2,000 upon the little 1,300 and make it 13,000, make it 15,000. But because, look at people, because they go promise the $2,000. Such man go promise 2,000 upon the 13 to make it 15. Everything coincides because this party not think before them go, they go chat. Everybody mix up and jumble up. They not work in unison and work in concert. They fix it as they go. This party, Andrew Holness party, they don't know if run country. So that's why them run come back out there, go tell the bus and taxi man them, please don't start they were supposed to raise the fare from April 1st. But I guess I must have April Fool Day thing. April, they're supposed to raise the bus fare and taxi fare. After them use that election to catch the same bus and taxi driver. Can you imagine the amount of bus and taxi driver voted for them because during election they were touting they were going to raise taxi fare and bus fare? But men who sit down for 300% raise, rich otherwise, are come before poor taxi man and bus man. Someone who can buy a tire. Someone who engine want an overhaul and no can do it. We want a good oil change and a transmission flush and no can do it. What about the strut? When the front end and mash up on them bad road and have out there. Someone who can't even do it. But these guys bait and switch. Beat you up in the election with all these promises. Make you go, they go put your finger in the ink for them. When the win come in the office, they say, no, hold on. Just hold on for a minute. And it is the same thing that they did where they reduce JUTC fare. They announce it in a parliament. Same way, we spend the most. This and that. They're going to lower bus fare price and JUTC bus. But come January morning, the people showed up at the bus stop. That's when first time the people might understand that they need a smart card for this benefit. The $20,000 that the government is supposed to give you guys, right? A year them and get $20,000. No, man, you have to have this, that, and the other. And all our owner get it. A trick, people. Trick. An employer have to be current on the taxes and all type of nonsense and pay your taxes and if you give poor people something, you don't give them the money, man. Why you have to be so much condition and the money we give poor people? But we're not giving a rich friend millions of dollars for NHT and all about in Jamaica. We're not giving a friend all type of money for prop up SSL, pay the lights and the workers them. We don't care for poor people. That's what I say. The taxi man must have given no mercy. But then if we say taxi man must have shown no mercy, that would be no mercy to the commuters. And because them know say the taxi man are raise the fare, such man come out and promise you no $2,000 from me on the $13,000, make it 15. Tell me how that will be different people. How is 50 and people, God know them claim say they give that $2,000. God know when you're gonna get another raise, you know. But the millions of dollars that they were getting annually couldn't suffice, couldn't pay them bills, and they couldn't live off of that. They were getting millions of dollars. They couldn't live off of that. Besides, these guys have all type of business on the side. Money coming in everywhere. But these sticky fingers guys still have to go into a purse and force out 300% raise for themselves. Remember, they're not broke, you know, they're not poor. A lot of these guys have homes, a lot of them on the island, houses, properties. And there's even some offshore accounts. So rich. They might go in last week poor. This week, they are rich man. People, I hope I get the argument. And I hope it makes sense in every sentence. I just want to thank you guys for being here. Them things are idiot. Them things are back in the days. That's why I come out with these things, people. Such man swing off the electoral office worker, Andrew Holness, did. I would like Andrew Holness come defend himself if there's no truth to this and merit to the story. Come on, come tell us. I lie them I tell. But then again, it's up to you to believe what he must say because such man. Jaja, you know, but I and I would like to hear from his side also to get to the bottom of this to find out where the truth lies. Yeah, man. Man, show up at electoral office with a goon star. A soldier say, yeah. But even under the soldier guidance, didn't know that when we read, didn't know say soldier did that, people. Save the day. But they say box were empty. So then this man could have come in anywhere know the PNP I put more vote. Him and then goons them come take it out. Now the office, the main office in him office, sit down behind closed doors. PNP, Mark Golden, don't make me ever come out and tell me 2x4 for you. You saw me I move good? We cool now, right? You saw me I move good. Yeah, but me not trust politician. We just can't. Until one rise up and start do the thing for the people. And I can say, yeah, Mark Golden promise. See, man, implement it, brother. Yeah, man, work, brother. Man, work. All the things, man, not all. But at least some. Me understand. But such man never give you one of his 100-day promise. Not one came through. But even though we want Mark Golden to get a grip of this country, based on his anti-corruption platform when I run pan. And I love that. But just by the nature of that, I would follow that. I don't want Mark Golden to get twisted like some twisted metal on this platform. Mark Golden. with 2x4 soaking in grease. And I, Jamaican callers, do not trust politicians. I love my country more than you, and I put my country before you. I put my grandkids before you, and them people, your grandkids before you. You guys are richer than your bread and butter up on all sides. You could care less about poor people. Are you going to make a change and impact? Yes, you might. But because there's so much negative all this time, we don't believe. You know much people have a lot of tickets when they never collect every year. Do you know much millions of dollars in the US in unrecovered? People don't come recover their money. Lot of ticket. You know why cause that? We've been buying for so long. We don't believe so we can win. We just don't believe so we can win one day. How much I want to buy a lot of ticket and just put in your car, glove compartment, or in your pocket, and you wash it out and your purse. There's something to do. We don't believe so we can win. But enough of you win on a lot of tickets. On take it and dash it away. There are millions of dollars of unaccounted and recovered money. Unrecovered lot of money annually. Sometimes we don't believe so we can win. Don't believe in ourselves. You get the argument? Yeah, man. Somebody say, Patricia Matthews said, me painting behind me and fall off. No, man, I'm going to not touch it, so I jump off the wall. No, sir, me not touch it. I want heavy painting if that part of that jumping on my head. Yeah, man, no people, me not touch that thing there, you know. I've not touched that paint, that painting, okay? So, not even dust it down, you know? We don't do nothing to it, so. That paint, all right. Thank you, Patricia Matthews. I know you got me back from all angles. But, you know, people. Yeah, man. So, the argument is, now what if such man are beat up in wife, brother? That's some of the pan. Now, I wonder how certain law can come in to protect the woman in Jamaica. We are bad for certain law to protect certain woman because when George Wrong beat the woman with the stool, I thought they would have changed certain law in Jamaica. Where the victim, if the victim not come a police station, come, you talk about the man, the predator, the man that do the crime, so much wicked, the wicked, whatever, in Naga jail, like in George Wrong case. That's why even though there was a video evidence, even with video evidence, seeing you beating woman with the stool in Jamaica, how the law is, as you can see it, you will walk. Even when them see you on a video doing that. Look how Jamaica make the mistake now and they don't think about woman. That's why me and believe more and more of such man beating woman, you know. Mm-hmm. Think about a woman who get beat up by men in Jamaica. It happens often. And you are depending on a weak, battered woman who is threatened to call a station and go make a report. It should be a law like right here in America where the DA get it. You take up a weak victim. What about the victim with the Stockholm syndrome? We fall in love with your kidnapper. Empathize and sympathize with him. Do you understand me? So when you have these type of people, government needs to look out for them. You see the woman get beat with a stool, but as the last stand, them could never lock up George Wrong because the woman never pressed forward, even though there was video evidence. So do you think at this moment, at the politician to move, when so many women in Jamaica are going through that right now, and George Wright woman never come out, come talk, is his wife now. I don't know if because him threatened her. We don't know if it's because him beat her more. We don't know if it's because I bet he never got a station got talk. We don't know that. I know there are tons and tons of women in Jamaica right now sitting down under the same George Wrong treatment. and can't go to police station, see the police station every day and can't go there. Come on, weak men, I tell you, if you ever go there, these are the type of fear women live with every day. So I was surprised the government really never changed the law. So next woman will get beaten with stool and is videoed. There's no escape for that man. So now may I read this thing about such man. So is this a party of beat down artists? Of grown beat down women? Such man a beat in wife? These are questions we need to ask, because we're not afraid of no goddamn body. It's our duty to ask the questions. Yeah? Whether they want to come answer or not, it's our duty to ask the question. I may ask that such man come say something. Box off a woman, brother. How much of a woman they beat up, and anybody get beat up by such man or sung after, make me know. Who make we know on this channel? Anybody else get beat up or lick off or lick by such man, the bully, make we know. We don't have no time for the nonsense, people. Do you understand me? One thing more to tell such man, say. One thing, you could have fly high, fly low, and me alone.
Opposition leader can publicly emasculate Philip and Julian. They may not have people to speak up for them, but let me tell you this: don't touch Juliet.
You hear that? So Ransford McLean said, in Jardran case, I think it was attempted murder. Brother, me agree with you. I don't know what the man was trying to do. What more can this poor structure take of a woman? Ransford McLean, me agree with you. Attempted, to dirt her. Who beat a woman with a metal stool? And the leader of the party not find nothing wrong with it. He have the stomach for that. I wonder why. I wonder why I have a stomach for it. Then I hear past social people tell me, say him and his wife fight like cats and dogs in the big old house there. I don't have no proof of that. Those are allegations. Some of them come from my page come say these things. I'm going to talk everything when I hear. But me I hear them things there for a while and I make them stay, me just bat them way. But when I read stuff like this, I start get closer in a man's psyche and say, hold on there. What is the psyche of this brother at that time? Him think the same way now? I mean, you're a big man at that time, you're a big man now, even older. So you're more mature in a woman beating ways. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching this video. Share them argument here. Such man lick off an electoral worker face. And that we read for you a while ago. And we can find other article because I read today before me come on here. I read some more meat on the story. But this article may have your short. It should be longer because I read another story. We have more meat on the story. So I'm going to find it. I promise you, I'm going to dig up. Because if no ramp with me, me find it. People have told me that journalists, investigative journalists, ever since such man say, we are social media circus. And it's people, me not do nonsense on social media before that, But ever since such man call we a social media circus, my work turned up. As you all can see, my work is different. Me go do research, that all my eyes and cross my T. Me bring the article for you to guys, to you guys. Me even read it for you guys. And tell you which book me get it from. Things change, people. We're getting more accurate. Thank you guys for watching this video. As usual, I am a student in a class. Please make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If this is the first time on this platform and you like we work and what we do, please go ahead and subscribe on YouTube, follow on Facebook. And if you don't like what we do, no come with us with the bag of trouble and the bag of doo-doo. And one thing me have to say to you, that's why I'm doing this video. Them a thief everything, them a thief like wild chicken, them a thief everything, them a thief like wild chicken, they no honor you. If you not thief anything, put your hand in the pot and tip if I dumpling, they no honor you. If you not thief anything, put your hand in the pot and tip. Every time I say a song, you know. People, them a thief everything and they no honor you. If you not thief anything, put your hand in the pot and tip the fried dumpling. Never do that song there, you know. I'm the next song. It's funny. Anyway, yeah, man. Thank you guys for watching so much. Manners and respect to each and everyone who are tuning to this platform. I can't call everybody name tonight. I just want to tell you, thank you for watching. We can keep the fire burning. Thanks to everybody who have the vloggers them back. When I pay attention, on no idiot. You see what I go on and I bubble up like a pot. We love you. Respect. Yeah? Jamaican Carlos. I'm out. Me want to ask such man one time again. You beat your wife? And me alone have to worry about. Make sure say you not beat your wife.
Opposition leader can publicly masquerade Philip and Julian. They may not have people to speak up for them, but let me tell you this. Don't touch Juliet.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. COVID money, miss away, eat the yellow correct you. Use the youth, them money, waste and bust a man to statue. Say we like a catch you, but they got in a figure you. Take the spit of money, God and say that is not you. One day the man above him, up him, I got up. Too much it in the kitchen, some of my well like a pot too. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me 300% free. It burn me garbage pile up the day. It burn me give the teacher them raise. It burn me I see corruption cease. It burn me mash down the people them house. It burn me every day appear arms out. It burn me appear money them a thief. It burn me and them a sell out the beach. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.
Thank you so much, guys. Talk to you guys later. Manners and total respect. Marinate on this.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits only temporarily those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter. It's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.